And everyone who follows his reason, he will go to Jannah, paradise. This is the nutshell. This is the crux of the matter. Then I would like to give some more references. One is Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim represents that kind of culture which you may call paradise culture or angelic culture. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim is a Quranic verse. The Prophet of Islam has said, Kullu amrin zi balin lam yubda bi Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim fahuwa aqta. Any task, this is Hadith Rasul, saying of the Prophet, any task undertaken without Bismillah, any task undertaken without Bismillah is rootless. Rootless. Aqta means rootless. Any task undertaken without Bismillah is rootless. Rootless means that person will lose the companionship of angels. He will find the companionship of Satan. It is the situation of rootless. Now, if you take a copy of the Quran and start reading, you will find that the very first verse of the Quran is Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. This is the very first verse of the Quran. Then this verse, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, is a verse of the Quran. And this verse is repeated in the Quran no less than 114 times. 114 times. This shows the importance of this verse. Now, what is the meaning of this verse? Literally, it means, in the name of God, most merciful, most compassionate. In the name of God, most merciful, most compassionate. I would like to say a few words about this verse, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. It means, in the name of God, most merciful, most compassionate. No, in the name of God, Bismillah. There are two parts of this sentence. There are two parts, Bismillah and Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim. So, you know, the first surah, Al-Alaq, the first surah revealed to the Prophet was Al-Alaq. In this surah, the first verse was, Iqra bismi rabbika alladhi khalaq, khalaqal insana min alaq. Here you can say that Quran has bracketed creation with Allah. So Allah means Allah the creator. Iqra bismi rabbika alladhi khalaq, khalaqal insana min alaq. Here you can say that Quran mentions the attribute of creation to Allah. So Bismillah means in the name of Allah, the Creator. In the name of Allah, the Creator, one who has created all these things. Then Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim means merciful, compassionate. In this verse, in this part of the sentence, Quran mentions that attribute of God which is ar-Rahma, mercy, compassion. So I think that Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim mentions two very, very important attributes of God: creation and merciful. God has created all these: cosmos, the universe, the world, everything. So God is the creator. And again, God is merciful, compassionate. So these are, in this verse, Quran mentions two important attributes of God. Now, when you think about God the creator, you will feel that God is great, because all mankind cannot create a particle, a leaf. We have no power to create anything. Creation means to create something from nothing. Creation means to create something from nothing. So who has the power to create something from nothing? We have no power. So when you think about this attribute of God, you will feel that God is great, God is great, God is great. So you are thrilled with this concept. And then when you think about Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, you will experience that attribute of God which is based on merciful. God is merciful. So everything is an expression of mercy, expression of blessing. God created us. God created all these, the life support system. God created sun and moon and air and mountain and ocean. So all these things are an expression of mercy, expression of blessing. So in one aspect, God is great, God is all powerful. In the other aspect, God is merciful, God is compassionate, God is giver and you are taker. So these two aspects are very important. So this gives you a great thrill and you surrender before God. When you discover these attributes of God, you surrender before God. You show submission before God. So this is the deep meaning of this sentence. Then you see one other point. When you utter this verse, when you say Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, first of all, you experience the power of speech. You are able to say like this. So when you say Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, you will feel that God has given you power of speech, power of think. You can think, you can speak. So this is a great blessing. You know, power of speech is a great, great blessing.